Hi everyone. Let us discuss Cloud Computing Unit 1. Topic 6. Deployment Models Public, Private, Hybrid, Community Cloud. 2-mark questions. Define public cloud. Define private cloud. What is hybrid cloud? Define community cloud. Give one advantage of public cloud. 5-mark questions. Explain the different cloud deployment models with examples. Compare public and private cloud in terms of cost, security, and accessibility. Describe hybrid cloud and its benefits. Explain community cloud, and give a real-world scenario. Illustrate how organizations choose the right deployment model based on requirements. Introduction. Cloud deployment models describe the way cloud services are delivered and accessed by users or organizations. They determine how resources such as servers, storage, and applications are shared, managed, and secured. The choice of a deployment model depends on key factors like security requirements, cost, level of control, compliance policies, and scalability needs. There are 4 primary deployment models in cloud computing. Public cloud. Services are available to the general public over the internet. Private cloud. Dedicated cloud infrastructure for a single organization. Hybrid cloud. Combination of public and private clouds for flexibility and control. Community cloud. Shared by multiple organizations with common goals or regulatory requirements. Each model offers a unique balance between control, cost efficiency, security, and accessibility, allowing organizations to choose the one that best fits their operational and business needs. 1. Public cloud. The public cloud is a deployment model where cloud services are provided by third-party vendors over the internet and made available to anyone who wishes to use or purchase them. These services are hosted on the provider's infrastructure and shared among multiple customers, known as tenants. Characteristics. In a public cloud setup, resources such as servers, storage, and applications are shared among users through a multi-tenant architecture. Users don't need to worry about managing or maintaining the hardware or infrastructure. Everything is handled by the cloud provider. The billing is typically based on a pay-as-you-use model, making it highly cost-effective for both individuals and organizations. Examples. Popular public cloud providers include Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, GCP. These platforms offer services like computing, storage, databases, and AI tools that can be accessed from anywhere via the internet. Analogy. Using a public cloud is like renting an apartment in a large building that's open to everyone. You share the building's facilities, like elevators, water supply, and security with other tenants, but you have your own private space within it. Advantages. Low cost. No need to invest in physical hardware or infrastructure. High scalability. Resources can be easily scaled up or down as needed. Minimal management. The provider handles maintenance, updates, and security. Disadvantages. Less control. The infrastructure is owned and managed by the service provider. Potential security concerns. Shared environments can pose risks if not properly secured. In summary, the public cloud is ideal for startups, small businesses, and organizations seeking flexibility, cost savings, and quick deployment without worrying about managing the back-end infrastructure. 2. Private cloud. A private cloud is a deployment model where the cloud infrastructure is exclusively dedicated to a single organization. It can be hosted on-premises, within the organization's own data center, or managed by a third-party service provider. Unlike the public cloud, the resources are not shared with other users, offering greater privacy, control, and security. Characteristics. The private cloud provides a customized and secure environment tailored to the specific needs of an organization. It allows businesses to control how data is stored, accessed, and managed, ensuring compliance with internal policies or regulatory standards. Because the organization has full control over the infrastructure, it can define its own performance, security, and scalability configurations. Examples. Enterprises often use private cloud platforms like VMware vSphere, OpenStack, or Microsoft Private Cloud to build and manage their own internal cloud systems. Analogy. A private cloud is like owning your own house. You have complete control over the property, can customize it however you like, and manage its security and maintenance without sharing it with others. Advantages: enhanced security. Data and applications are hosted on a private network, minimizing exposure to external threats. Full control. Organizations can manage and customize the infrastructure according to their specific needs. Compliance-friendly. Ideal for industries requiring strict data governance, for example, healthcare, banking. Disadvantages: higher cost. Requires significant investment in hardware, software, and skilled staff. Maintenance responsibility. The organization is responsible for managing updates, backups, and troubleshooting. In short, a private cloud is best suited for large enterprises or institutions that require high security, control, and compliance, even though it comes with higher costs and maintenance efforts. 3. Hybrid cloud. A hybrid cloud is a deployment model that combines both public and private cloud environments, allowing data and applications to move seamlessly between them. It provides the best of both worlds: the security and control of a private cloud, along with the scalability and cost efficiency of a public cloud. Characteristics: the hybrid cloud offers organizations flexibility in deciding where to store and process their data. Sensitive or critical information can be kept in the private cloud, while less sensitive workloads or large-scale processing tasks can be handled in the public cloud. This approach ensures optimal resource utilization, cost savings, and better performance management during varying workloads. Example: a bank might store confidential customer data on its private cloud to ensure security and compliance, but use a public cloud like AWS or Azure for running marketing analytics or handling peak traffic during promotions. Analogy: a hybrid cloud is like living partly in your own private house and partly in a rented apartment when needed. You can use your private space for security and comfort, but rent extra space when guests arrive or when more room is required. Advantages: flexibility. Organizations can choose the best environment for each workload. Scalability. Easily expand capacity by using public cloud resources during high demand. Cost efficiency. Balance between low-cost public services and secure private resources. Business continuity. Enables disaster recovery and backup options between clouds. Disadvantages: complex management. Integrating and managing two different environments can be challenging. Security risks. Data transfer between clouds requires strong encryption and monitoring. In summary, the hybrid cloud provides a balanced approach, offering the agility of the public cloud and the control of the private cloud, making it ideal for organizations seeking flexibility, scalability, and efficient cost management. 4. Community cloud. A community cloud is a deployment model where the cloud infrastructure is shared by multiple organizations that have common goals, interests, or regulatory requirements. It provides a collaborative environment while maintaining a higher level of privacy and security compared to the public cloud. Characteristics: in a community cloud, resources such as servers, storage, and applications are jointly owned or managed by a group of organizations. These organizations often belong to the same industry or have similar security, compliance, or performance requirements. The costs and responsibilities of managing the infrastructure are shared among the participants, making it more economical than a private cloud, while still providing better control than a public one. Example: a common example is healthcare organizations sharing a community cloud that complies with HIPAA regulations to securely manage patient data. Similarly, government agencies or universities might use a community cloud to collaborate and share data securely. Analogy: a community cloud is like a cooperative housing society where several families live in the same complex and share common facilities such as a gym, garden, or parking area based on shared interests and rules. Advantages: cost sharing. Reduces expenses by distributing costs among member organizations. Collaboration. Promotes data and resource sharing among organizations with similar needs. Compliance support. Meets specific industry or legal requirements more efficiently. Better security. More secure than a public cloud due to restricted access. Disadvantages: limited scalability. Not as scalable as public cloud environments. Coordination needed. Requires collaboration and agreement among member organizations for management and governance. In summary, The community cloud is ideal for organizations in sectors like healthcare, education, or government where collaboration, compliance, and shared objectives are essential, but complete public accessibility is not desirable. Please have a look comparison table.